Yo, what's good, everybody? Full NBA night. Everybody playing tonight, and I want to talk about some possible picks that I might make and giving out some betting advice so we all can make $1. You already know what it is. Now let's get straight to it. One pick that I'm looking at tonight, I'm looking at the Bulls. The Bulls are underdogs to the Spurs by 1 point, which is kind of surprising to me. The Bulls have been balling all year. They in that mix to be the number one seed in the East, like 1 through 6 is separated by a couple games. But they're the underdogs to the Spurs. And I feel like that's good money. I feel like that's good money right there. I advise people to bet on the Bulls tonight. Money line. Don't take the 1 point. Just straight money line at plus 100. The Bulls, they missing a few players, but they going to have Levine, DeRozan, and Vucevic. They are way more potent offense than the Spurs. They got 3 point snipers all on their roster. And from what I've seen from the Spurs, they still have not caught on to the wave like that. I mean, Derek White, Keldon Johnson, they can knock down a few of them, but they can't keep up with the Bulls when it comes to scoring. And I don't think they're going to be able to contain. I just feel like the Bulls are the better team. So I'm taking them on this one. I'm looking at Denver as well. And a lot of this has to do with Ingram being questionable tonight. If Ingram is not going to play, I feel like the Nuggets are going to run away with that game. They're going to blow out the Pelicans because the Nuggets are like a top 5 most efficient team in the league from all areas and all stats you can find. And the Pelicans are one of the worst defensive teams in the league and have been for the past few years. And they give up like 47% of opponents' field goal percentage. So the Nuggets should be able to ball out tonight. And they've been looking good lately. They looked all right with no Jamal Murray, no Michael Porter Jr. Because, they got that good ball movement like a Golden State, especially without Murray, without that predictable pick and roll up top. Jokic can get the ball up top and, you know, have room to work. He can break down his defender and get to the basket, shoot a three, and he can pass the ball anywhere on the floor. So they're one of the best offenses in the league. And a lot of people feel like if Brandon Ingram plays tonight, he'll be able to keep this game close. But I just feel like the Nuggets will be too much for them. Because even if Brandon Ingram does come back, he's not a great defender. So the Nuggets will still be able to roll. Hold on, there's some other bets that I liked it. Now this Celtics Hawks game is a pick 'em. I like for two things. I like two prop bets in this. I like for Tatum to go for over 26.5, 27 points or more. And I like for Trae Young to hit over 2.5 threes. So Trae Young is going to hit at least 3 threes tonight. And that's a pick 'em game as well. Celtics underdogs by 1 point. And I feel like this game can hit the over 217. But if I was to pick somebody, I would maybe pick the Hawks, but I wouldn't bet on this game. Um, the Lakers and Charlotte tonight. Lakers are underdogs by 8 points because they have a shitload of players on the injury report. There's rumors out there that they're trying to get Frank Vogel fired. So a lot of these guys are trying to play as least as possible. LeBron didn't play last game. That messed up my predictions yesterday. But I did end up betting on the 76ers money line. So I made something off of that game. But pretty much all the Lakers' important players are on the injury report. But LeBron, Avery Bradley, and Anthony Davis are all game time decisions. Westbrook and Sekou Demboya is a game time decision. Malik Monk will not play tonight. And Kendrick Nunn. But they're down, but I would jump on this bet because they're 8 point underdogs, and I feel like at least 3 of these game time decisions will play, if not all of them. And if they all play, they'll be able to stay within that with the Hornets. And if you want to bet on that game, you should jump on them odds before they announce whoever's playing from this list. But I think it was one more game that I wanted to look at. Oh yeah, Utah and Memphis tonight. Memphis favored by 5 points over Utah because Utah may be missing Gobert and Donovan Mitchell tonight. Yeah, it say both expected to be out to at least January 30th. So I'm not really sure about that. Will Memphis be able to take advantage of this? I don't really know. I might leave this game alone too. But I've had enough picks out there. Tatum 27 points, Trae Young 3 3-pointers. What else I had said? Oh, Lakers +8, but you got time. Just wait till right before that game start. Well, not really, but the Bulls +1 tonight. I'm taking them. Oh, and the Milwaukee and the Knicks. This is kind of interesting right here. I would maybe take the Knicks +9 because they are a defensive team. So maybe they can slow down Giannis with a little wall action. And the Bucks allow threes. So if the Knicks have a hot shooting night, they'll stay within them 9 points. So I keep a eye on that game too. And that may be an under game too. 216.5. Now maybe they would go over. I might leave that alone. But that's all though. Just putting that betting advice out there. Y'all holler at your boy. I'll be back tomorrow.